all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Okay, 4 green beans replacement temporary type of motor. We're doing this whole build series. I couldn't make this shit up because I wasn't expecting the motor in green bean to blow up that soon. So here we are with a, again, as a recap, as a budget engine that I bought it used. They said it was low mileage, and man, everything's checking out really good. The cylinder bores look really good, no taper. All the crank and rod bearings, everything looks in pristine condition, even though when I originally opened up the intake manifold, I saw a lot of sludge in there. So I kept my fingers crossed, went through the whole engine, and it just turns out to be really good. So the owner did, or wasn't lying, saying that it was a low mileage engine. So it speaks for itself. Okay, elephant in the room here. I originally wanted to do a high performance rebuild of this. I mean, a super high performance rebuild to handle lots of boost and all that kind of stuff. And or a minimum of at least updating the pistons and rods and using the stock factory crank with the 2-bolt main. Okay, plans are changing. Now, I've been trying to go to machine shops, trying to get everything done, and the problem that I'm running into is time. Time. It's November. It's gonna snow soon, and I'm trying to get this whole thing up and running soon. I don't want to leave green bean apart, not running. And since we're working with a small garage here, I had to do everything in stages. Motor first, everything together, put everything back away, get green bean in here, rip that car apart, pull that car back out, pull the motor out of it, swap out all the parts that I need, upgrade the parts that I need. So it's a mess, it's a freaking mess. So what I've come up with a plan is a tried and true small block hop up. It's a super budget rebuild using the factory parts, and I hope you guys like this. If you want more details, let me know, please. We're gonna upgrade the parts where we can, where I can get the parts quickly. I'm gonna try to stay away from the machine shop at all costs. I don't think I'm gonna have to go to the machine shop for anything. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything else can be reused and all the parts upgraded. I do have an engine kit, and believe it or not, I got a pretty good, and maybe I'll do another video if you guys want details of engine parts and where they come from, because I got a really good lesson from an old timer in a parts warehouse where I got this engine kit from. And basically it comprises of Engine Tech stuff, their bearings, which are King bearings, believe it or not, and that's a whole nother freaking story at half the price of what Engine Tech charges because it doesn't say King on there. Stupid example, like bearings like this. I don't know if you can see the part number, but this is kind of like a no-name brand, off-the-shelf parts supply warehouse, and it's actually a tri-metal P-series Cleveland bearing, which is crazy. I mean, they're cheap enough to buy, but this was even cheaper because it didn't have the Cleveland name on it, but it's made by Cleveland. It's a Cleveland bearing. Same thing with the high volume oil pumps, and I'll get into all the details of all the parts and everything as I'm going on, just not to bore you and keep this video going. But yeah, so basically what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna show you all the tips and tricks of an LT1. You guys killed me on that freaking hub removal thing. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, I was trying to get the hub off. I did what I did, no parts were hurt. It's tried and true, I've done it a million times, nothing ever gets hurt from there, so stop it. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you Let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want super detailed stuff? Do you want me to talk a lot? Do you want, like in things, or you just want the highlights and just the tips and tricks and seeing stuff go together? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know all the details. Let me know what you think, what you like, don't like. Put it down below, please. Click and like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. Keep this channel rolling, and I could bring more content, or more detailed content like this in the future. So basically, going back to the short block, I'm gonna show you little tips and tricks of the racers of the back of the day and all this kind of stuff to help keep these parts alive long enough so that I can rebuild Green Bean's motor to a better spec. That's going to be Green Bean 2.0 motor, or 3.0 motor, or whatever you call it. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade the parts that we can do and get away with. And let's just see how much we can get away with. And I'll go into clearances and bearings and types of bearings and oil pump settings and blah, blah, blah. And, the block prep and all that kind of good stuff. Let me know. Tell me what you want. Okay, enough of me babbling. Talk to you later.